So here in the past position, sorry, you have the discontent and boredom, and this card represents the Four of Swords, sorry, the Four of Cups in the traditional tarot deck. And if you see this card, everything is happening behind the back of this person, but this person is really not seeing the beauty that is behind them. And to me, this is related to a specific situation or partnership or committed relationship that you had in the past that once was very fulfilling and happy, and you don't feel like you could you don't feel like you could find again this happiness within you and with this person or this particular situation. Something that was very traditional, something that once made you really happy, okay, and it reached a moment where there is a total boredom and discontent. I feel here like you're in total despair of trying to reignite something that didn't work the way you wanted. You're in total despair, you're giving up, and you really want to you know, move away from this this feeling you've got here, okay? You are working so hard into trying to keep something that is not that does not make you happy, okay? Or yeah, specifically here you're like, okay, although you're standing your ground and you're protecting yourself and everything, but still you have this feeling of giving up and working so hard into you know, trying to keep it all together. But no, what's challenging you here is the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So for some of you, you felt like left out in the cold by this person, and you are either moving away from a situation or a person, or you felt left out in the cold with a specific situation, or you felt like there has been no help provided for you, and you had to take on the lead and move towards something more, let's say, stable for yourself. Or you had to leave arguments, or you're giving up fighting about something that, you know, or you have given up proving yourself, and you're like taking a leap of faith and moving to a calmer environment, into acceptance of what it is happening to you, and moving into something more okay, I just hear adapted to your needs. So please apply this message if it resonates with you. If not, then it's okay. It's for some of you. Just go with the flow, okay? You are going to be guided. For some of you are really guided by your angels and your spiritual guides, and they are going to lead you to go to somewhere where you will feel very happy. Here in your foundation, you have the Five of Cups, clarified by the Empress in the reverse. The Five of Cups again is like crying over spilled milk, and crying over a situation that you couldn't do anything to change, or you worked so hard to try to change it. But here with the Empress in the reverse, it says you don't have to let your emotions or action become obsessive or controlling over this specific situation. Do not take on many obligation. You really have to pay attention to not let your life be filled with chaos, okay? Because it will only drown you more down, and this is not the right time for you, Leo. Okay, and here what's crowning you, you have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and clarified by the King of Cups in the reverse as well. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles here, I can see that there is a big stagnation happening for you, okay? So you are not allowing yourself to move forward. It's less like resting on your laurels or stagnating. As I said, if you have had like this, if this has been a traumatic experience for you, don't let it paralyze you and from moving forward. And this is exactly what is happening, I feel, here with the King of Cups in the reverse. This is exactly what I feel. I feel like you're drowning yourself into your emotions and focusing on what it is you don't have, instead of looking around and see what you have. Like, you are only looking at things you're missing in life. So be careful to not become resentful, and do not neglect what you have around you, because it's, you know, there are always situations you can work on here. And be careful here. It says discomfort in your past position, discomfort and boredom. And I feel like this is exactly the energy you're taking on here, because you are really letting those experiences or those traumatic situations, stepping on into your life right now. Okay, so but you are going to move forward, and we are going to go through your reading, and you are going to see what is coming your way. But please pay attention to this. Do not drown yourself into your own chaos and your own obsessions. In your present position here, you have the shadow, which represents the moon in the traditional tarot deck. So if you can see, you have to face your own shadow. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and really look at your fears and what it is you don't want to overcome, because the fact is you are being tested here by the universe. Everything is been thrown at you because they really want you to get stronger into overcoming your fears, into seeing life for what it is, you know, and just you have to pay attention to your dreams and your intuition, because you really have very strong intuition. I know, like, you're a very passionate sign and driven, and you know, but you don't neglect your intuition and your dreams, and you have to face your fears. Everyone has fears. And I know you're very strong into like going straightforward into things, but sometimes we try to avoid our fears. But the good thing here is you have to do just a little bit at a time, and one step at a time, and see what it is you're fearful about. And as I said, just look at yourself in the mirror and overcome this shadow of yours. Okay? What's coming here in your future position, or what's coming to you, is mental conflict. This is the Two of Swords, and you are just blindfolding yourself and not knowing which direction to take, although it feels like your heart knows what you need to do, but your mind and your heart are not in accordance. And this is you and your shadow as well. Face it. Okay? Face your mental conflict. Face the other side of you and see things for what they truly are. See life for what it is, because as I said, discontent and boredom will not lead you anywhere. Leo. You have so much more resources available to you in order to move forward. Of course, if you're resonating with this reading. If you do not resonate with this reading, please take on the messages that applies to you and check your moon and rising sign as well. You might have more clarity on your life from those readings. Okay, so I'll tell you what is happening with this mental conflict. Okay. The way I see things is you are trying to revive something that to me has been, you know, let's say dead, or you're trying to make something happen but there is no ignition there, and you keep yourself into this situation and you're keeping yourself available and waiting for something that is not coming your way. You're waiting for equality to come your way. You're waiting for give and take, equal give and take to come your way. But no, this isn't coming with this particular person. Okay? So the thing is, instead of being bored and discontent, okay, as I said, shift this and make it in the upright, okay, and wait for something that is great and available for you, because you will have the opportunity to manifest something beautiful your way only if you let go of this attachment or energy that you are going through at the moment. Okay, there is a beautiful opportunity coming your way. I sometimes read the cards traditionally, but I also I'm not neglecting the messages I have for you. So it says here, you are only putting yourself into a situation where you can see what's been offered to you. So it was like this, put it in the upright, and I'll tell you how to do that. Okay? How to do that? There is a choice you are needing to make, okay? And this choice is very, very important in order for you to shift your life. It is in the reverse. The lovers are in the reverse, and do not let, you know, one element of choice overshadow everything else. You know, if you choose to stay in a specific situation, then of course it will overshadow all your life. So make a wise choice, because here you have the lovers, the major arcana, and it is clarified by the Page of Cups in the reverse. So it's something that, or maybe an offer that you have received that you can see. Yeah, let me see if I can have any additional messages from the cards. Look, there is a choice that you have to make here. Either leave yourself in this specific situation or move forward, okay? With the Page of Cups in the reverse. So you're either not paying attention to an offer that is coming, or you waiting, making the choice to stop offering love to somebody that is not, you know, that does not deserve your love. Or also assuming that you know everything and, you know, ignoring the advice I am maybe giving to you, or ignoring the reality, okay, of this choice that you have to make, okay? And the thing is, here in your environment, you have the Ten of Wands and the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, so the Ten of Wands here in the reverse speaks about the burden you're carrying. Okay, speaks about you dropping that burden in order for you to move forward. Okay, and the High Priestess in the reverse, you have to, you know, take action into doing that. This is you have to take inspiration. You have to honor yourself. If it doesn't feel right to you, then you have to honor yourself and drop this burden. And this is why the High Priestess is here for you. If you put it in the upright, look, she's like a muse. Okay, she's honoring herself. Really. She's honoring herself, loving herself enough. And if you do, then you will have to drop this burden. So all you have to do, all you have to work on is to, you know, change the direction of the High Priestess. You have to turn it in the upright and honor yourself, love yourself, and, you know, don't settle for anything less than what you deserve, Leo. And this applies to any sign and any you know, relationship or situation you're going through. It is now time to honor yourself. Here in your hopes and fears, you have the Hermit in the reverse. Okay, with the 9 of Wands. So the Hermit is in the reverse, speaks about, you know, a tendency to, okay, so the Hermit, you can withdraw, you can go into a period of introspection and analyzing the situation for what it is and all, but you have to be aware of the tendency to withdraw yourself too long for the wrong reasons. Okay, I don't know, I feel like a lot of fear and or responsibility, a fear of, you know, failure here with the 9 of Wands. There is I feel a lot of like fear of failure, or you really don't know how to do things, maybe, or this is exactly why you have the moon here, the shadow. You have to face this fear because you are having the strength to do that. Honestly, I mean, Leo, you are one of the most strongest sign ever, and you have the will, the drive, the power, everything is offered to you. But here you have like a major sense of, if you do that you are going to be failing. But no, I don't really see it this way. You have all the resources to overcome this fear. And let me see if I can get additional messages. Yeah, the message I have for you, don't focus on, okay, so don't focus on the failure. If things did not turn out the way you wanted or the way you planned, it's fine. Just learn from the situation and resume the battle. Don't over withdraw yourself, because instead of like going into a period of introspection, or perhaps for some of you depression, you have to use what happened to you into like beautiful lessons and learning and move forward. Okay, here you have in the outcome position, you have the Hangman. So you are going, this period is like a waiting period of time to, I don't see it in a bad way, but you need time to understand what's going on with you. Okay, and this is a beautiful card combined with the 8 of Wands, because you here have events and something that is going to happen, and something that is going to move very fast and very beneficial for you. But you need to be ready in order for these events to happen. And the best thing is for you to take the time to understand that when it's happening, then it's time for you to take a leap of faith and move forward. Because with, you are just now at a time of inaction, or like very calm and waiting for something to happen, and it is going to happen, and very fast. And I'll tell you why. Because here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Fool. So definitely brand new beginning for some of you. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck here, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So how beautiful with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. This is really the combination of both. This is taking a leap of faith, and this is a brand new beginning. To me, this is more, okay, it has more weight and more power than the Ace of Cups, because it speaks about not only emotional beginning, it speaks about a brand new beginning when it comes to, life, commitment. I mean, something very stable. Okay, so if you are going through a period of introspection right now, it's okay. If you are going through a mental conflict, please just remove that blindfold and look into yourself, and do not, you know, do not go into like a motion of obsession into whatever is happening to you, but in the contrary, work on that, learn from your experiences. These are beautiful learnings that are, you know, showing you the way to this beautiful brand new beginning that is coming your way. Okay, so this is your general reading. We are going to do a love spread as well. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you could be dealing with a Taurus. I mean, any sign, honestly. You have Gemini, Virgo, any water sign, Leo as well. Cancer. Yeah, and I feel like you are if you just quiet down a little bit your mind, because now you have this mental conflict that, you know, overshadowing your mind, and not letting clear ideas to you know, to shine within you. If you just quiet down your mind, perhaps some meditation will help. You will be really guided. You will listen to messages from your angels. For some of you, you need to meditate. I just hear meditate, quiet down. There is a beautiful brand new beginning towards you, really, Leo. And I feel like this month of December is going to be, let's say, the end of a cycle, and there is a brand new start coming towards you in beginning of January.